YouTube, what's going on? It's Eric back with you. Today's video is just going to be a short little clip of installing that heater cord, or the block heater cord itself. The element's already in the block. As you've seen in my last video, I ripped the old one out and bent it all to hell when I was backing on the driveway, and I forgot to unplug it. So Pearl White 6.7, he hit me up on my Instagram and said, hey man, try this company. So I went to Gino's Garage, is what he recommended, and I got the cord from them for 20 bucks. I'm pretty sure all the trucks have the heater element already installed inside the block, but if you don't, it's like a $30 part from there as well. So you can buy the whole block heater assembly to install on your truck from them. It should only take you at most maybe an hour. So don't quote me on that. I'm not sure. I've never done it myself. It's just a big nut looking thing with two prongs on the outer side for the receptacle to go into. So I'm pretty sure there's coolant behind that. So that's probably going to be where most of your time's at. On the second gen swap, you guys will see here in a minute where it's at, and it's kind of difficult to get to with the second gen swap. Not too bad. I went in through my fender well, and then I went in also through the top and just routed it out through the front of the grill. So you guys all see that here in a second. But yeah, just stay tuned, and we're gonna put this the block heater cord back into the truck. Here's the new block heater cord. Pearl White 6.7 hit me up on my Instagram and gave me a link to Gino's Garage, and that's where I found it. I think I paid 30 bucks for it. Don't quote me on that, but I'll have a link down in the description of the cord and where you can buy it at. So he helped me out tremendously. Pretty much made it easy for me to just go there, click purchase, and get it here. It only took like 2 days to get here, so that was awesome. So here's what the cord looks like itself. I just looked on Gino's website, Gino's Garage website. It was only $19.95, so fairly inexpensive mod to do. Or if you don't have a block heater now, they are already installed into the block. The element itself, you just actually have to buy the cord. I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but every truck comes with one. So that is something. If that's something you're looking to add, by all means, $20, plug and play. Just screws on there and route it out through the front of your grill. Some other news around the house, as you see, I got my freaking attic ladder down. I decided, or there's some piping up there that decided to not have some glue on it, and it's separated, and I ended up getting a water leak. So been working on that all day. Now I'm just to the point where I just vacuumed out the truck, and I'm going to install the block heater cord itself. So it shouldn't take me but 5-10 minutes. And I'll show you guys exactly where it's at, so you can, if you want to add this cord later, it's very simple to do so. So if you see that cap right there, the orange rubber piece coming out of the block, that is actually the piece that comes off, so you can replace the block heater cord itself. So if you see that orange thing coming out of the block right there, it's right by the oil feed for my turbo. So let's see if I can get you guys in there. You can see it, but I have my hands on it. Just undo that metal piece. Just pulls right out. So that's the old one. I don't know if you guys can see these, but there's some clips that just holds this in. It's just plastic. You can take them off if you like. You can kind of see something right here. That one's already been taken off, but I'm just going to run it out through that same spot. So, and then up along the frame rails, it's just held in with a couple plastic clips. You just yank those off, and it should all just come right out. I don't know if you guys can see that, but the intercooler kind of sucks. It's just real tight right there. So I'm going to cut this joker in half and reroute it right. Oh, that didn't work, so little small dikes should do the job. And then just yank down. Oh, just got caught up on a last bit. So out with the old, in with the new. So as you guys can see, I pulled off the grill. What I'm gonna do, instead of running it through down here like where it's supposed to, I'm still gonna run it out through there, but I'm gonna come through here. I don't know if you can see, but there's like their intercooler tubing. I think that's gonna be a lot easier for it to go through rather than down by the intercooler boot itself. So I'm gonna run it through there and then run it down to the block. It should be pretty simple install. Downsides to this kit is this cover, I guess you could say, for the front of the receptacle. This is the old one, it's all bent up. This one used to fit on here fairly nicely. The new one, however, is a lot bigger and you can't do that. So I'll spin you guys around here and let you see it. But when you're looking at this receptacle, that's not going to work with that old cover. So it's going to be exposed to the elements. I'm going to see if I can find a cover that goes on it, or just a female end I'll plug into it that's black, that doesn't have a cord attached to it. But yeah, it went in fairly smooth. Just routed it right there. My actual receptacle, or the heater element that went into the block, was kind of at an angle. So you saw me on the top of the truck trying to get in there and mess with it, and then I had to go into the side so I could see where the two prongs were. I guess the prongs were plugging in that heating, the cord itself. So I'm gonna put the grill back on and she should be good to go. I'll just wrap up the cord that's in the front of the truck so it's not just flopping around out there. Here's actually the instructions of what you're looking at when it comes to installing that heater cord. This is exactly how mine was cocked, kind of off to the side. I thought it was going to be like perpendicular, parallel to the ground, but it wasn't. So when I came in from the side, I can see it. And then there's the location on the block. If this thing will focus, pretty much right there by the oil filter. Well, YouTube, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This is going to be a quick, this pretty much was just a quick overview of putting that heater cord back in, or the block heater cord in. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like it, comment, subscribe, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing for me. Thanks again. We'll see you guys on the next video.